What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today we have a full review of the new Under Armour Command gloves. So these are the newest gloves from Under Armour. They cost $110 and they come in 13-inch, 12-inch, and 10-inch and are fully customizable. And I think that this is the best glove that Under Armour has ever made. So the Under Armour Command is the newest glove for this year from Under Armour. You've seen a lot of teams wearing them already, and you're going to see a lot of teams coming up this fall ball and this spring season at the college level wearing them, including all the Under Armour sponsored teams like University of Maryland. So first we'll start with the overall look of the Under Armour glove. I love the way this glove looks. Under Armour's kind of improved the overall look of their gloves with each one they've released, and this is by far the best looking. Overall just has a really mean yet clean, kind of aggressive style that looks really high end. So all over the glove it has this sort of little honeycomb pattern texture, which gives it a really high end look and feel, and just a little contrast to textures that you like to see in a high-end glove. The Under Armour Command is also probably the most customizable glove on the market. We've already seen some teams get custom ones like the Six Nations Chiefs, and they are terrific in custom. This is the custom Lake Placid edition, and so you can see it's got the mountains and the sky there under the Under Armour written on the cuff. Also has a custom colored gold Under Armour logo, player's number, and then it says Lake Placid right here on the floating cuff. I've seen some other ones with crazy custom options, and also has the Lake Placid logo here. Crazy custom options all over the cuff, all kinds of different printing on the leather there, and it looks terrific. So really excited to see some more custom ones and see what the NCAA teams are rocking this year. It also has these custom color contrasts on the inside of the fingers here, so you can see when you bend the knuckles, you can see them there. Just a little extra detail that makes it really, really high end. They have a full online customizer, so you guys can go online, mess around with that, change on the colors, check out what it looks like in your team's colors, and then order through an authorized dealer. So really loving the customizable options on this Under Armour Command glove. Another important thing on a glove is ventilation, and I think the Under Armour Command does this very well. They have a patent pending little element here where you can see this is actually stretchable, so it comes out a little bit. That just gives you maximum flexibility. You know, that you're gonna have this vent that can come up but really not hinder your movement. And under there is a gigantic vent. When you look on the inside, the vent is probably that big. It must be one of the best ventilated gloves in all of lacrosse, because that top vent is huge. And it's really, really going to keep your hand cool in the summer when your hands get really sweaty and hot, which is important. It also has Under Armour's HeatGear liner to wick sweat away and keep your hands cool. So you're really going to get a lot of mobility out of this moving vent, and also a ton of ventilation. Another one of the most important things in a glove is the palm, and I really like these Under Armour palms. I think they struck a great balance between durability and comfort and feel. So obviously the most important thing when you're buying a glove is that you get a great feel in the shaft, that it doesn't really feel like you're wearing a glove. And so on the fingertips you just have one thin layer of their axe suede, which is very durable, yet very comfortable. It comes already fully broken in. You're not going to have a problem with putting them on and playing with them the first day. So it does have some vents cut in the fingers, which is one of the problems you have with a full palm with no mesh, is that it's going to get a little hotter in there, but I think the vent on the top will help with that. But as far as durability and feel goes, this is really going to be the way to go. You know, you get the perfect blend of durability and feel. So the palm is very flexible. Right when you put them on, it has a reinforced layer right in the middle here where the shaft sits, so that will last longer and make sure that you're not going to burn through the hole or burn through the palms of the glove before you're done using them. Another point of emphasis I like to have on gloves is the cuff. Here you can see I've got great mobility. It's not going to stop me from going back too far, and it comes forward very, very freely, so that floating cuff really does work well. The overall fit and feel of these gloves are terrific. In a high-end glove, you really want that broken in, out of the bag feel, and these definitely deliver it. They're probably not the most flexible glove. As soon as you put them on, there's a couple out there that are a little more flexible, maybe the Warrior Regulator or the Warrior Evo 4, or a few others out there that come out of the box just a little bit more game ready feeling, but these are certainly flexible enough and broken enough already to play in a game, and I can have a lot of finger dexterity right away and a lot of thumb dexterity, so really isn't a problem there with the flexibility out of the box. Certainly for the $110 price point, that is a terrific value. A lot of gloves now getting up to 180, 200, 220 for a high-end glove. This is a very high-end glove with great customizable options for only $110, which is a great deal. As far as the fit, these really are 13-inch gloves. This is the 13-inch pair. I've seen a trend of lacrosse companies moving their 13-inch glove to actually be smaller and tighter. So this is the 13-inch. It's probably just a tad bit large on me. A 12-inch would probably be perfect, which they do offer. So I'm about 5'10", and I usually wear a 13-inch glove in most companies, but those are a little snug. So the 13-inch is a little bit bigger, but should fit anyone bigger than me. Anyone smaller, you could easily get the 12-inch, and I think they would fit terrifically. As far as protection, it seems like Under Armour has really focused on the spots that are going to take the most impact. The fingers are very cushioned, and the thumb is very cushioned. It all has hard plates, very wide and thick, a lot of cushioning right there on the thumb plate. And like I said earlier, the wrist protection is extensive. And overall, it's a very protective glove. Clearly not the most protective, but you have to strike a balance between mobility and protection. I think this is probably a little bit more towards the protection side. If you look at a glove like the new Clutch or the K18 or the Brine Superlight, those are a little bit less protective, but very, very cheap and comfortable. This is a good balance. At $110, it's got great protection, good mobility, and is right in the middle as far as gloves and protection, price, and mobility. So if you guys enjoyed this review on the Under Armour Command glove, let me know in the comments if any of you guys have used them. I really love them, and I think I might pop them on in my alumni game this weekend just to try them out, see how they feel in a real game situation. I did play some wall ball with them, and I absolutely loved them. So let me know in the comments how you feel about them, if you've seen some pictures, if you have suggestions for any other gear you'd like to review. Make sure you like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.